what are your goals with Good Soil? Why are you doing the channel? Are you looking to attract investors? This is a good question. So our goals with Good Soil Investment Management, we've talked about it before, but we sort of want to evolve. Ultimately, we want to be a good example in terms of giving back to charity. We want to make money for our investors, but our higher purpose is that we have a fee structure where half the fees go to charity. That's written into the prospectus of the fund. And so if we can succeed to a point where we inspire another generation of emerging managers to do something similar and help with the trend of sort of like conscious capitalism and giving back, that's sort of our higher purpose that really drives us, not just making money, which is most fund managers' obvious goal. Ours is sort of a little different, where we we want to make money for our investors and for ourselves, but really we want to be able to give back to charity and hopefully have a trend similar to ESG, but maybe in the future the trend would be giving back. So investment managers would all be writing in their prospectuses, hey, we give 20% or 10% or 50% of our fees to charity. And so capitalism kind of evolves a bit further. The most successful hedge fund managers and investment managers out there are giving substantial amounts to charity. And so I think that could change the perception of capitalism amongst the younger generation as well, where there seems to be sort of an increasing threat of socialism creeping in as kind of an easy way out for a lot of younger people who have a hard time kind of, I think, rising up the ranks or realizing that they have to work hard to make money and such. I mean, and they see a lot of suffering too, and they see a lot of inequalities or unequal outcomes, I would say, more so, which I think a lot of people try to think socialism is a solution for. So that's sort of the higher purpose. And the channel, the reason we're doing the channel is trying to just to get the word out. And there's a lot of people that ask for our opinions on things. And so we thought, Matt and I talk a couple times a week already, and we thought we'd just kind of sort of open source some questions, and talk about it publicly for people to listen who want to listen. So we'll see how it goes over time. And Matt, do you have anything else you want to add to that?
No, I mean, I think you hit it. I mean, I've had a really strong desire to kind of do good while doing well. Personally, I mean, that was in fact how we kind of first got up. I was doing my own channel, and I looked into starting a B Corp because I kind of liked some of the social responsibility that was kind of more contractual and built into legal obligations of a company. Ultimately, I didn't really like that model for reasons I don't want to get into here, but the overall goal of being a force for good while trying to make money and be a sustainable business model, that's something Emmett and I both feel really passionately about.
Yeah, and we enjoy the investing world.
Yeah,
and it's like you get to a certain wealth level, it's like I enjoy it, but I don't want to just make money for myself. You want to find a higher purpose, and to us, this is a great kind of higher purpose that we have.
Yeah, in my investment banking days, I was around a lot of high net worth individuals and guys that were running private equity shops, and I think most of them, to make kind of a blanket statement, but it seemed that most of them were, the goal of life was just to get more money, regardless of how much money you had. And I've seen enough to know that doesn't actually bring you happiness. I mean, you need something higher than just adding an extra zero to your bank account to really have purpose in your life. So that's why I'm happy to do what we're doing here.